Hello there everyone, and hello to my gorgeous patrons. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video this week. Today we're going to be talking about the firm staccato stroke. So we've done legato, portato, détaché, martelé, simple staccato. Today we're going to do firm staccato. So firm staccato is when all of the notes are in one bow direction. So they're kind of all slurred together and they have a little dot underneath each of the notes and they're in a slur. So the easiest place is usually on an up bow as well. The easiest place to do this stroke is in the upper, like 2/3 of the bow. And it's all done with the first finger and like the tiny little movements of the wrist and hand. It sounds like this. And once I get beyond this point, it's a little clunky. So the firm staccato stroke is usually done in the upper part of the bow. So you can see these teeny tiny little movements of the hand and the finger. You're going to be grabbing the string, meaning that you're using your weight, your first finger weight, to hold the string. And if you hold the string and you try to move it, see how I'm moving the bow back and forth? But it's not going anywhere. There's a little crunchy sound every once in a while. But I've grabbed the string, right? It's not going anywhere even though I'm moving it. So I've grabbed the string and then I'm going to use these little tiny little motions in my hand to do teeny tiny strokes. I'm going to do 4 of them. And when you practice it, of course, it doesn't have to be really fast. You can take all the time you want, apply the weight, grab the string, grab the string, grab the string, right? And just like we talked about with the martelé stroke, the contact point is going to be different for each instrument because every instrument is different, right? So if we were to move closer to the bridge, and I'm on my viola, I'm on the D string, if I did that here, it would sound like this. So it's not really that pleasant, is it? So I'm going to move, my viola likes to kind of be further down here because for a viola, I have a very small distance between the bridge and the fingerboard. This is very small. Usually there's a nice big space there, but my viola is a little bit different kind of viola. So I'm going to be moving down here. And the string actually, the bow can actually grab the string so the string can vibrate in between those little tiny strokes. So you just have to work on that little hand and finger motion. So it's like a little scrubby motion. You can think of it as like a little scrubby motion perhaps. But let's add the firm staccato stroke to your practice this week. And actually, if you haven't started to do this already, because we've gone through some of those bowings like I mentioned, let's start to make a list. That way you can just kind of pick a bowing or two as you start to get them in your fingers or in your hands. You can practice a different couple bowings in your warm-up with your open string practice. But anyway, this week, let's do the firm staccato stroke, these little up bows. Start with move and then stop. Grab the string with your finger, right? And then you're gonna just replace it. See if you can do like 6 or 8 of those. So that would be 1, then you do 2. 3. See if you can get through a bunch of those on each string and set your timer and see if you can get your firm staccato stroke in your fingers this week. If you want to review any of the other ones we last week did, or last bowing technique video, I don't know if it was last week, but the last one we did was the martelé stroke. We did a simple staccato stroke. We've done portato, we've done legato, we've done détaché. I think I said that earlier, but anyway, these bowing techniques are really helpful and they can really expand your control over the bow and your ability to do things when you're reading music and when you're playing music. So if you already know how to do them, that makes your life so much easier. So practice them in your open string practice. I hope you enjoyed this video today and I'll see you all very soon. Lots of love.